Namaskaram, everyone. Welcome back to the Advanced Yogasanas Review. So in this session we'll be looking at all of the advanced postures. Before we do that though, I wanted to start with hearing a little bit from Sadhguru about the asanas. So you can please orient to the screen.
So these 84 asanas, which are the fundamental yogasanas, are 84 ways to make the body into a passage. It is not necessary actually for everybody to do 84 asanas. If they do one, it is enough. Usually Hatha Yogis, serious Hatha Yogis who are taking Hatha Yoga as their path to liberation, practice only one asana. just one asana. It is difficult for a thinking mind to understand why would somebody spend his whole life trying to sit in a particular way. But if you learn to sit right, if you just learn to hold your body right, everything that you need to know in this universe you can know. Because this is known as asana siddhi. If you can sit in a posture, stable and comfortable, for 2.5 hours, then we say you have attained to asana siddhi, that you are in absolute comfort and at ease in a particular posture. That is asana siddhi. If you achieve this, everything that you need to know, one can know internally. How is this possible? How can by sitting you can know everything that you can know? If you have a television at home, television is just a box with a little bit of electronics in it. But it becomes a world by itself. The whole world can stream into this place that we call as a television, or this box that we call as a television, simply because there is a receiving mode. If you set the antenna right, if it is properly adjusted, then the whole world flows into your place or into this box. If it is not set right, same instrument, it has everything but can't do anything. This is how human being is. A human being is, an individual human being is who he is only because of what he perceives. Only because of what he or she perceives, an individual human being becomes whoever they are. Right now you are who you are, only because of whatever you have perceived in your life till now. And you will be who you will be, only because of what you will perceive in future. Whatever you perceive is what makes you whatever you are today. So, the whole system of yoga is only interested in enhancing perception. So if you hold the posture right, if your alignment is right, and if it matches with the cosmic alignment in some way, 84 alignments, if one gets into these 84 postures or even masters a single posture and approaches the remaining 83 through that, then everything that has happened in the creation till this moment, one can know, because the memory of that is right here within your system. In a, let us say, in a codified way, it can be activated and ignited if it touches another dimension outside of yourself. So asanas are powerful means, yogasanas are powerful means to connect. I do not want you to forget what yoga means. Yoga means union. Union means two have become one. Two is just this, there are only two in the existence, you and the rest of the existence. In the rest of the existence, you may identify this one, that one, that one, but essentially there are only two, you and the rest of the existence, because there are only two dimensions of experience within you. You do not know what is up and down in this cosmos. You do not know what is forward and backward in this cosmos. You do not know anything. These are all things that we have made up for convenience. The only experiential reality is there is something called outward and there is something called inward. So these are the two dimensions of experience, inner and outer. So yoga means to bring a union between these, inner and outer, you and the rest, you and the other. When there is no you and other, there is just you and you. That is yoga. So asanas are a physical manifestation of approaching this, a physical form of approaching this ultimate union, because physical body is the easiest thing to work with. If you try to do something with your mind, it will play too many tricks. At least with the body, you know whether it's doing it right or not doing it right, whether it's cooperating or not cooperating. A mind, if you push it too hard, it will play all kinds of tricks with you. It will make you believe all kinds of things and dump you the next day. But body is not like that. It is a reliable factor. If you work with it sensibly, the yogasanas will definitely lead to the possibility of ultimate union. In the meantime, by getting into the postures, before all this alignment with the ultimate happens, inner alignment happens, which will naturally achieve a chemistry of healthfulness, joyfulness and blissfulness, and above all, balance. Balance is something that modern societies have ignored and they're paying a huge price for today. Whatever may be your intelligence, whatever may be your competence and education and qualifications, if you do not have the necessary balance, you will not succeed, you will not go very far in your life. So, the most important thing for people who are seeking to be successful, people, whether they're working in corporate sector, or they're political, or they're military, or whatever field, the most important thing is balance. Only if you have a balance which is not disturbed by external situations, will you be capable of making use of the competence and intelligence that you carry within you. Otherwise, the most wonderful qualities that one may have will all go waste, simply because of lack of balance. And Hatha Yoga means balance.
So before we look at the advanced postures, we need to practice the basic sequence that we looked at this morning. You should always go through the basic 12 asanas before you go to the advanced asanas. So I will be guiding you through this. But when we go through this, I would like you to try to approach it in the right way. So as we just heard from Sadhguru, this is fundamentally about creating union within yourself. This is an inner experience that we are trying to create. This is not really for flexibility or for health. These things will come if you do this practice. But really this is about something deeper than that. But this aspect of the yogasanas will only open up if you approach it in the right way. So if you approach it as a competition of I need to get into the perfect posture, I need to be as flexible as the demo person or as flexible as the person sitting next to me, then this aspect won't happen. Or if you come into it with some particular benefit in mind, I just want to cure my backache, or I want to become a little more flexible or lose some weight, also this aspect will not happen. This deeper aspect only opens up if you approach it with a deep sense of reverence, with a sense of gentleness within yourself, actually. And as an offering, meaning without any sense of what will I get in return. If you approach it like this, then it can be a very different process. And so the major things to look out for are doing it too fast, so there's no need to do it fast, transitioning into the posture, coming out of the posture, you move slowly. And also pushing yourself too much. So yes, you can stretch yourself a little bit in each posture, but there's no need to force yourself to go much deeper into the posture than you're capable of. There's no need to create a lot of extra tension, a lot of extra force in your body. You just create as much tension as you need to hold the posture. And above all, to approach it, as I said, with this sense of reverence, the sense of gratefulness, the sense of offering. Then the yogasanas will be a very different process. So while I guide you through it today, I would like to see if you can approach it in this way. Give you this opportunity to try to do it in this way and see what it's like for you. So we will start the guiding now. We'll start with the standing postures. You can please stand. I'm sorry, we'll do Nadi Vibhajan first. Preparatory practice first. You can come to the starting position for Nadi Vibhajan. Posture 1, table position. Keep the big toes touching. Head and spine in one straight line. Eyes are closed. Breathing is slightly deeper than normal. 2, as you exhale, head in, spine up. 3, as you inhale, head up, spine down. 4, as you exhale, right knee goes to the forehead. 5, as you inhale, head and right leg up, spine down. 6, as you exhale, left knee goes to the forehead. 7, as you inhale, head and left leg up, spine down. 8, as you exhale, head in, spine up. 9, as you inhale, head up, spine down. 10, as you exhale, come back to the starting position. Second cycle, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 'Please relax. You can stand. We will start with Padmastasana. Heels together, feet in a V shape. Arms are loose by your sides. Eyes are closed. As you inhale, slowly raise the arms up. As you exhale, gently bend forward and go down. You can do the modifications of pumping and hugging the legs if you need to. Now as you inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, take the head down. We'll do it 3 times. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, go down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Stay here. Continue to breathe slightly deeper than normal. Be focused on your breath. Now as you inhale, slowly come up, keeping the arms and the earlobes aligned. And as you exhale, gently lower the arms. And you can turn towards the left. Konasana. Feet comfortably apart, pointing straight. Clasp the hands behind your back. We will do the preparation 3 times. As you exhale, leading with the locked arms, bend forward and go down. Do the pumping 3 to 5 times. Stay here. As you inhale, slowly come up. Second cycle, exhale, go down. Go down slowly. Do the pumping. Keep your knees straight. As you inhale, slowly come up. Third cycle, exhale, go down. Do the pumping. Inhale, slowly come up. Now we will do the asana. First on the right side, turn the right foot out, and then turn the body to the right. As you exhale, go down. If needed, you can again do the pumping. And then stay here. Be focused on your breath. Inhale, slowly come up. Turn the body straight, and then turn the foot straight. Left side, turn the left foot out, body to the left, and exhale, go down slowly. Do the pumping if you need to. Then stay here. As you inhale, slowly come up. Turn the body straight. And then the foot straight. Relax your arms. Feet are in the same position, at a distance of twice the length of your own foot. As you inhale, raise the arms sideways, in line with the shoulders. First we'll do the right side, turn the right foot out, and then turn the head to the right. As you exhale, stretch sideways, go down. Hand goes to the outside of the right foot, and then the thumb goes to the base of the middle finger. And then you turn your head, and then you open your eyes and gaze at the tip of the middle finger. Stay here. Close your eyes, and as you inhale, slowly come up, and then turn the foot straight. Now for the left side, turn the left foot out, turn the head to the left, exhale, go down. Once you've gone down, place the thumb at the base of the finger, and then turn your head, and then open your eyes and gaze at the finger. Close your eyes, and as you inhale, slowly come up. Turn the foot straight. As you exhale, gently lower the arms. And now you can face towards the front. Stand with your feet together. Eyes are open. Arms are relaxed. Feet should be together and touching. Focus on a point in front of you. Once the focus is steady, raise the left heel to the Muladhara. You should raise your left heel. Bring the palms into Namaskar. Stay here, being focused on your breath. Gently lower the leg and relax. Come back to the starting position with the feet together. Now raise the right heel to the Buddha, and then bring the palms together to Namaskar. Stay here. Gently lower the leg and relax. Come back to the starting position with the feet together. And then you can lie down in Shavasana. Now we will do Uddiyana Balasana. Bring the legs together. The big toes should be touching. Arms are by your sides, with the palms facing downward. Eyes closed. Continue to be focused on your breath. Now as you inhale, raise the right leg up to 90 degrees. If needed, you can use the modification of clasping the hands around the thigh. Hold it there for some time. Continue to focus on your breath. As you exhale, lower the leg to 45 degrees. Stay here. Continue to breathe slightly deeper than normal. As you exhale, gently lower the leg. Come back to the starting position with the big toes touching. Left side, inhale, raise the left leg up to 90 degrees. Stay here, being focused on your breath. Exhale, 45 degrees. Stay here. Exhale, gently lower the neck. Come back to the starting position. Big toes touching. Now we will do both legs. Inhale, raise both legs to 90 degrees. Exhale, 45 degrees. Exhale, gently lower the legs. Rest in Shavasana. Shavasana. You can turn over onto your stomach. Chin is resting on the ground. Arms are by your sides with the palms upward. Big toes are touching. First is the preparation. Inhale fully, and then raise the right leg up without bending the knee or twisting the hip. Stay here with shallow breathing. Be focused on your breath. Exhale, gently lower the leg. Inhale fully, and now raise the left leg up. Stay here, breathing is shallow. Exhale, gently lower the leg. The feet should be stretched out behind you and palms facing upward. After the asana, if you need, you can use the modification of the support of the hands or the fists. Now inhale fully, and then raise both the legs up. Stay here with shallow breathing. Keep the knees straight. As you exhale, gently lower the legs. You can rest in Makarasana. Now we will do Navakasana. Bring the feet together with the big toes touching. Stretch the arms above your head. Chin is on the ground. First is the upper body preparation. Inhale fully, and then raise the upper body up. Open your eyes and look between your hands. Stay here with shallow breathing. Close your eyes, and as you exhale, gently lower the body. Lower body preparation. Inhale fully, and then raise the legs. As you exhale, gently lower the legs. Asana. Inhale fully, and then raise both halves of the body. Open your eyes and look between your hands. Stay here with shallow breathing. Close your eyes, and as you exhale, gently lower the body. You can rest in Makarasana. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Hands are just beneath the shoulders, chin on the ground. Now, as you inhale, come up. Stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal. As you exhale, gently lower the body. Yogarasana. Dhanurasana. Bring the feet together, chin on the ground. Fold your legs and reach behind. Clasp the hands around your ankles, or hold each ankle individually. Keep the big toes touching. Now inhale fully, and then pull the body upward. The whole body is resting on the navel region. Stay here with shallow breathing. Be focused on the breath. As you exhale, gently lower the body, release the legs. Now you can turn over and rest in Shavasana.
And slowly sit up. We will do Paschimottanasana now. You can sit with the legs stretched in front of you. Feet are pointing up. Big toes are touching. Hands by the side of the thighs. Eyes are closed. Now as you inhale, stretch the arms in front and raise them up. And as you exhale, slowly bend forward, reach towards the feet. You can do the pumping if you need to. And then come into the final posture. We will do the head movement. Inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, take the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. As you inhale, slowly come up, keeping the arms and earlobes aligned. And as you exhale, gently lower the arms. Now we will do Janu Shirasasana. Fold the left leg, bring the left heel to the Muladhara. Hands on the ground beside your thigh. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, go down. You can do the pumping if you need to. And then come into the final posture. You can do the 3 head movements on your own. Inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, gently lower the arms. You can switch legs. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, go down. Do the pumping if you need to. Then you can do 3 head movements on your own. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, lower the arms. Now straighten the legs in front of you again. Now we will do Matsyendrasana. Fold the
left leg, bring the left heel to the Muladhara. Right foot goes over the left leg. Left arm goes around the right leg. Twist the body to the right. Right arm goes behind the back. Clasp the hands together. Turn your head to the right. Open your eyes, look to the right as far as you can. Now do the 3 head movements of turning your head to the left. And then back to the right. Eyes are open, unblinking, not focused on anything in particular. Now close your eyes and slowly come out. Stretch the legs in front of you again. Now we'll do the other side. Fold the right leg, bring the heel to the Muladhara. Left leg goes over the right. Right arm goes around the left leg, twist the body to the left. Left arm goes behind the back. Turn your head to the left all the way. Open your eyes and look to the left. And now do the 3 head movements. When you finish your head movements, keep your eyes open. Look to the left. Stay there. And now close your eyes. Come back to the starting position with the legs stretched in front of you. Stretch the legs in front with the big toes touching. And now you can relax and sit. So just a note, you should always come back to the starting position for Matsyendrasana. So you should always, after you're finished, you should always come back to that position with the feet in front of you. So that is the basic series of asanas. So now we can start to look at the advanced postures. So the first one we will look at is Sarvangasana. So has everyone here learned the Sarvangasana series? Has anyone not learned the Sarvangasana series? You all learned? Okay. Then we'll look at the demonstration of this once more, along with some modifications and corrections, and then we'll practice it. So you will lie down on your back with the arms by the sides of the body, feet are together, eyes are closed. This is the starting position. Now as you inhale, raise the legs and the body perpendicular to the ground. Now the entire body is resting upon the shoulders. Knees are straight, feet pointed, big toes touching. Arms are flat on the ground behind you. Open your eyes and gaze at the big toes. This is Sarvangasana. Stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal. Be focused on your breath. Then close your eyes, and as you exhale, lower both the legs so that the knees touch the forehead. Then unfold the legs and bring them to the ground above your head. Keep the spine as straight as you can and perpendicular to the ground. Knees are straight, toes tucked in, big toes touching. This is Halasana, or plow. Again, stay here breathing slightly deeper than normal. Be focused on your breath. Then as you exhale, bring the knees to the ground beside the ears. Stretch the toes out so they are flat on the ground. Big toes are touching. This is Karnavitasana, or knees to ears. Again, breathing is slightly deeper than normal. Now support your lower back with the hands like a buttress, and as you inhale, slowly lower the upper body, and at the same time raise the legs, so that both are at a 45-degree angle to the ground. Knees are straight, feet pointed, big toes touching. Now breathe rapidly through the nostrils 15 to 20 times. It should be both inhalation and exhalation, as rapidly as you can, as much on the surface of the breath as you can. This is Viparita Karani, or inverted posture. Then as you exhale, slowly come out by bringing the knees to the chest. Then using the hands as a support, you gently lower the body without allowing the head to come off the ground. Come back to the starting position. Now immediately after Sarvangasana, even if you just attempted it and did not complete it, you must do a corrective posture called Ardha Matsyasana. Matsya means a fish. So what you do is you bring your hands just above your shoulders, place them on the ground beside your ears. As you inhale, arch the upper back and neck so the top of the head rests on the ground. Then hold Chin Mudra in both the hands. Place this palms facing down in the middle of your thighs. Feet are pointed and big toes touching. Now again, breathe rapidly through the nostrils 15 to 20 times. And then place the hands on the ground beside the ears. And slowly come out by lowering the head. And then come back to the starting position. So what we just saw uses Chin Mudra. So how you do this? The thumb and index finger will touch, forming a circle. The other three fingers are held straight, and all the four fingers are side by side and touching. You place this palms facing downward in the middle of your thighs. Now some modifications. During Sarvangasana, generally, the hands and arms should be on the ground. If you're leaning, it's best to lean towards the head. But if you're leaning too much, then you can use the hands as a support. You can place the hands at the lower back, then use them to bring the body perpendicular. Now in Halasana, the arms and hands should always be on the ground, parallel to each other, even if you are using the modification that we just looked at. And in Karnavitasana, if you're not able to bring the knees to the ground beside your ears, or hold the posture steadily, then you can do a modification of hugging the legs by clasping the arms together, just beneath the elbows, like this. And now a few corrections. When coming into Sarvangasana, you should not come up with a jerk. You should come up gently. As I mentioned before, if you're leaning in any direction, it should be towards the head. But if you find yourself leaning too much, then you should use the modification of the hands as a support. Now in Sarvangasana, if you come up properly and keep the body perpendicular to the ground, then all the weight will be on the shoulders. If you come into it this way, then you won't feel pressure on the neck, and the breathing will be less restricted. You should not keep your eyes open throughout the entire series. As soon as you begin to move into Halasana, you should close your eyes. Now, in Halasana, the knees should not be bent. They should be straight. In Viparita Karani, you should not keep the legs and body too high or too low. Both should be at 45 degrees to the ground. In Viparita Karani, you should always use the hands as a support for the lower back. Now when coming out, you must not allow the head to come off the ground. So this is why we use the hands as a support, like you're seeing here. You use the hands as a support so that the head does not come off the ground. In the corrective posture of Ardha Matsyasana, sometimes people have a tendency to come into the posture without using the hands. So you make sure you always use the hands like this to come into the posture. In the posture, the feet should not be apart. The big toes should be touching. And in the same way, you should not come out of the posture without using the hands. Make sure you place the hands on the ground beside the ears and use their support to come out of the posture. So just a few notes before we try it. When you do it, make sure that there's no cushions underneath your body. Also, it's important that you continue to breathe throughout. There's a tendency to hold the breath, so make sure you keep breathing throughout the whole posture. And as I mentioned, even if you don't complete all the steps, you still will do the corrective posture afterwards of Ardha Matsyasana. Also, it's good to remove any necklaces or rudraksh around your neck if you're wearing them, and also to tuck in your shirt if it's loose. So you can do that now. Okay, we'll try it. So make sure you have enough space around you, especially above your head. So you can lie down on your back. Can you come and be partner support for her? You can attempt now. Our hall teacher will be partner support for you. So he will just keep his knee close to your spine. If you ever need any support, you can just lean backwards on his knee. So you lie down on your back, arms by your sides, eyes are closed, feet are together. Now, as you inhale, raise the legs and body perpendicular to the ground. If needed, you can use the modification of supporting the lower back with the hands. You can even use the modification to help push yourself up into the posture. Open your eyes and gaze at your big toes. Close your eyes, and as you exhale, slowly lower the knees to the forehead. Then unfold the legs and lower them to the ground above the head. Continue to breathe slightly deeper than normal. As you exhale, lower the knees to the ground beside the ears. Stretch the toes out so they're flat, big toes are touching. If needed, you can clasp the arms around your thighs. This is Katanapidasana. Now support the lower back with your hands. As you inhale, slowly lower the upper body and raise the legs so both are at 45 degrees. Do 15 to 20 rapid breaths through the nostrils. Once you're finished, as you exhale, slowly come out by bringing the knees to the chest. Use the arms as a support to gently lower the body, keeping the head on the ground. Come back to the starting position. Now we all will do Ardha Vatsasana. Even if you did not complete the posture, just attempted it, you still do it. Place the hands on the ground beside the ears. As you inhale, arch the upper back and neck so the top of the head is on the ground. Hold Chin Mudra in both the hands. Place this in the middle of your thighs and do 15 to 20 rapid breaths through the nostrils. Keep the eyes closed. Once you're finished, again, place the hands on the ground and slowly come out by lowering the head. Now you can rest in Shavasana. You can slowly come out of Shavasana and sit up. So now after the practice of Sarvangasana, we do some twisting postures for the spine. These are the spinal twists. Has everyone learned the spinal twists? Has anyone not learned? Everyone has learned? Okay, then we'll see the demonstration. So for the first variation, you lie down on your back with your eyes closed. Now you place your arms at a 45-degree angle to the body with the palms facing upward. Now you bend your knees so it's almost like you're sitting in a chair. The calves are perpendicular to the thighs and parallel to the ground. Feet are together and flat. Now as you exhale, gently lower the legs to your left and stretch the right side of the body. Left leg is on the ground, shoulders are on the ground, head is straight. Stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal. Be focused on your breath. And then as you inhale, slowly come up. And then as you exhale, gently lower the legs to your right and stretch the left side of your body. Now the right leg is on the ground, shoulders are on the ground, head is straight. Again, stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal. And as you inhale, slowly come up. And then gently lower the legs. Now we will see a second variation. The starting position is the same. Lying on your back, arms at 45 degrees, palms facing upward. Now bend just the right leg, so the right calf is perpendicular to the right thigh and parallel to the ground. The left leg is straight and flat on the ground. Both the feet are flat. Now as you exhale, gently lower the right leg to your left. The right knee and right foot rest on the ground. The left leg is straight. The left foot becomes pointed. The shoulders are on the ground. Head is straight. Stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal, and be focused on your breath. As you inhale, slowly come up. Then gently lower your leg. Now we'll do the other side. Bend the left leg in the same way. Calf and thigh are perpendicular. Right leg is straight. Feet are flat. Now as you exhale, gently lower the left leg to your right. Now, the left foot and knee will be on the ground. The right leg will be straight with the foot pointed. The shoulders will be on the ground and the head will be straight. Stay here. And as you inhale, slowly come up. And then gently lower the leg. Now for some corrections. In the starting position, the arms should not be too far from the body or too close to the body. They should be at a 45-degree angle to the body. When you raise the legs, do not keep the calves too high or too low. They should be perpendicular to the thighs. Also, the thighs should not be too far from the body. Should not be too close to the body or too far from the body. They should be perpendicular to the ground. The feet should not be pointed. They should be flat. And when you lower your legs, you should not drop your legs to the ground. Make sure you gently lower your legs. And finally, when you lower your legs, the opposite shoulder should not come off the ground. Try as best as you can to keep the shoulder on the ground. So now we'll do these. You can lie down on your back. It's best if you all lie down facing the same direction so that your legs don't hit each other. So you can lie down with their head towards the front. Place the arms at a 45-degree angle to the body with the palms facing upward. Feet are together. Now bend your knees so it's like you're sitting in a chair. Calves are perpendicular to the thighs and parallel to the ground. Eyes are closed. As you exhale, lower the legs to your left and stretch the right side of the body. Left leg is on the ground. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground. Be focused on your breath. As you inhale, slowly come up. Then as you exhale, lower the legs in the opposite direction. Now the right leg is on the ground, head is straight. Try to keep the shoulder on the ground. As you inhale, slowly come up. And then gently lower the legs. Now we'll do the second variation. Fold the right leg in the same way. Now as you exhale, gently lower the right leg to your left. The left leg is straight, left foot becomes pointed. Be focused on your breath. As you inhale, slowly come up. And you can lower the right leg, and then bend the left leg. As you exhale, lower the left leg to the right. As you inhale, slowly come up.
And gently lower your leg. And then you can slowly sit up like you're coming out of Shavasana.
We'll look at the third spinal twist now. You can please observe. So you're lying now on your back again with the eyes closed, but this time you clasp your hands behind your head. Now you bend your knees and place the feet flat on the ground. Now as you exhale, twist the upper body and lower body to the right. Bring the feet behind your back. Curve your spine and turn your head. So it's like you're trying to see the bottom of your feet. Stay here, breathing slightly deeper than normal. As you inhale, come back. Now as you exhale, twist the body to the left. Bring the feet behind your back. Curve your spine and turn your head like you're trying to see the bottom of your feet. Stay here, be focused on the breath. And as you inhale, come back. And then you can relax. Now we'll look at some corrections. So when you curve the body, the shoulders should not come off the ground. Try to keep the elbow and shoulder on the ground. Also, there's a common tendency to only curve the upper half of the body. So make sure you curve the upper and lower parts of the body equally. So we'll try this now. You can lie down on your back. Clasp the hands behind your head. Bend your knees and place the feet flat on the ground. Now as you exhale, twist the body to the right. Bring the legs behind you. Turn your head like you're trying to see the bottom of your feet. Stay here, breathing is slightly deeper than normal. As you inhale, come back to the center. Now as you exhale, twist the body to the left. And as you inhale, come back. And then you can slowly come up. So we'll look at Mandukasana now. Is there anyone here who has not learned Mandukasana? This is Toad. Everyone has learned? Okay, we'll check, we'll see it now. So you sit in a squatting position, place the hands on the ground, about shoulder width distance apart, slightly turned inward. Place the elbows against the inside of the thighs, close to the knees. Lift your head up,
Open your eyes and look at a point in front of you. Now using the elbows as a resting place for the knees, as you inhale, lift the feet off the ground. Big toes are touching. The body is resting on the arms. Spine is horizontal. Stay here, breathing is slightly deeper than normal. And as you exhale, relax. A few corrections. The hands should not be parallel or too close. They should be about shoulder width distance apart and slightly turned inward. You should not keep your knees on top of your elbows or upper arms. The elbows should be against the inside of the thighs, close to the knees. Now there's a tendency to lean forward in the posture. So you should try to keep your spine horizontal. Notice how the toes are just barely off the ground. Also, the big toes should not come apart. They should be touching. The head should not be down. It should be up. So we'll try this now. You can come to the starting position. You can squat. Hands are on the ground, about shoulder width distance apart, slightly turned inward. Place the elbows against the inside of the thighs, close to the knees. Lift your head up. Eyes are open, focused on the point in front of you. Now as you inhale, using the elbows as a resting place for the knees, lift the toes off the ground. Big toes are touching, spine is horizontal, body is resting on the arms. Continue to breathe, slightly deeper than normal. And as you exhale, relax. You can sit. So we have one more advanced asana. This is Mayurasana. Has everyone learned this asana before? Has anyone not learned Mayurasana? Okay, so for those who have not learned Mayurasana, you can just go with our hall teacher here. He'll just take you out for this time, because we want to make sure you learn it in the right way. Anyways, ladies can't do this asana, so no harm in that. But yeah, so you three can go with Tejas here, and he'll just take you out for now. And then you can come back in once we're done with this. You've not learned, right? Yeah, you can go with him too. So those, you five have learned this before? Okay. Then we can look at the demonstration first, and then some corrections as well. I'll just wait for a second. So you fold your legs, sit on your heels, spread the knees comfortably apart. Now you place the elbows, forearms, and hands together. Now you bend down, place the elbows just beneath the navel, and the hands appropriately on the ground. Forearms are perpendicular to the ground. As you exhale, lean forward, place the forehead on the ground. Now stretch the legs and straighten up behind you, so that just the toes are touching the ground. This is the starting position. Now as you inhale,
raise the upper body up. Open your eyes and look in front of you. Breathing is slightly deeper than normal. Then close your eyes, and as you exhale, gently lower the forehead to the ground. Now as you inhale, raise the legs up to a 45-degree angle. Again, stay here. Breathing is slightly deeper than normal. Be focused on the breath. And as you exhale, gently lower the legs. Now for the asana. Inhale, raise the legs up, just as before. And then exhale, lower the legs, and at the same time, raise the body. Open your eyes and gaze forward. Now the whole body is resting just upon the arms. This is Mayurasana. Then to come out, you bring the forehead to the ground, bring the knees forward, and rest in Vanasana. So how to rest in Vanasana, we will see. Legs folded, sitting on the heels. Make sure that the big toes are touching. Now spread the knees comfortably apart. Bend forward and place the hands on the ground in such a way that the thumbs and pointing fingers touch, forming a triangle. Forehead is resting on the ground. Elbows are slightly bent. Take a deep breath and relax the whole body. Stay here for about a minute. When you want to come out, you first sit up, and then you sit to one side. Stay here for about 1 minute. And then unfold your legs and sit comfortably. A few corrections. So it's very important that the elbows do not come apart. Throughout the asana, the elbows must stay together. If they come apart, they will put pressure on your internal organs and it can cause damage. So make sure they're together. If you feel they are coming apart, you please come out of the asana immediately. It's okay. You can keep your hands slightly apart. This is a modification, but make sure that the elbows stay together. Now the hands should not be pointing outward. Even if they are apart, the palms should be parallel to each other. Also, the fingers should not be apart. They should be together. The head should not be down. It should be up, eyes open, focused in front of you, in the upper body preparation, in the asana. There's a common tendency to bend the knees. Knees should be straight. In the asana, many people have their body angled forward. It should be parallel to the ground. And make sure that the big toes do not come apart. They should be touching. So just a few points about Mayurasana. So, like I said, it's very important that the elbows do not come apart. So if you feel that they're coming apart, you please immediately come out. It could cause injury. You can keep your hands slightly apart like this if you want. This makes it easier to balance. This is a modification. But make sure the elbows are still touching the whole time. Now, Mayavasana can be difficult, so if you're not able to do it, it's okay. You just focus on the preparation, and also Mandukasana, the one we just did, will help a lot with this. So if you're not able to come into the asana now, then you just focus on the parts that you can do, and also in Mandukasana, and slowly over time it will get better. If you feel like you're coming off balance, then also you just come out immediately. And if you're not able to do the preparation, the upper body or the lower body, then you should also not attempt the asana. So if you're not able to do either of these preparatory steps, then you also just come out and rest in Balasana. So we'll try it now. You can fold your legs and sit on your heels. Make sure you have space behind you, because you're going to be extending your legs behind you. Spread your knees comfortably apart. Keep the elbows, forearms, and hands together. Bend down and place the elbows just beneath the navel and the hands on the ground. As you exhale, bring the forehead to the ground. Stretch the legs out behind you, so just the tips of the toes are on the ground. If the elbows come apart, please come out. Now we'll do the upper body preparation. As you inhale, raise the upper body up. Open your eyes and look forward. And as you exhale, close your eyes and come down. If you're not able to do it, you can rest in Balasana. Now the lower body. As you inhale, raise the legs up. And if you're not able to do it, you can rest in Balasana. Big toes touching, knees apart, hands on the ground above your head. Index fingers and thumbs are touching, forming a triangle. Stay here and relax the body. You can slowly sit and then sit to one side, keeping your eyes closed. Stay here. You can come up and sit to one side. And you can unfold your legs and sit comfortably. So these are the advanced postures. Now we will finish the practice of yogasanas. So now you can lie down and do 3 cycles of Sushanti meditation on your own. And then continue to rest until I tell you to come out.
You can slowly come out of Shavasana. We'll do the preparatory practices now. First is Patangasana. So you can begin Patangasana. Please relax. Shishupavasana. Right side. Please relax. Left side. Please relax. Now you can do the 3 bandhas on your own. Should start with Yoga Mudra. The Yoga Mudra, you sit in Ardha Siddhasana. Exhale through your nostrils. Slowly open your eyes. So this is the Yogasanas practice along with the advanced postures. Are there any questions about any of the things we looked at today?
Just wondering in the demonstrations, there was no preparation of the right body. So I was wondering if that's something that we do anyways, not for demonstration.
For the subtle body you're talking about? Yeah, so if you have been introduced to the subtle body, then you can do it as along with the Yogasanas practice. When we're showing the demos, we don't show it, it's a little confusing for people. But yeah, we do have, you can do it as part of the Yogasanas practice. Any other questions? Yeah, mostly that'll be just a flexibility thing. And then over time, you'll become more balanced in Vatsyadasana. Yeah. It's good you become more aware. So if there's no other questions, we can finish the session.
So now that you've gotten this practice reviewed, it would be good if you could, if you would like, you could take up a mandala of it. It's not required, but you could. You could do it twice a day for 40 days. You could do it once a day for 6 months. You could do it once a day for 40 days. Do it a couple times a week at least, so that you don't forget the practices that we just reviewed. So this would be good as something to do. We can hear a little bit from Sadhguru about why it is that we do yoga every day.
If you give me a choice, I would like you to stay in the same asana 24 hours. Yes. If that was possible, we would like you to just settle down in the same asana as long as possible. There's no need to do many things. Just stay in it. But that is not possible for you, so we do it twice a day. If you do it successfully twice a day, we may make it 4 times a day. Or all the time. So if we have to do all the time, we have to choose one asana which is comfortable and stable for us. This is all asana. In the whole Yoga Sutra says only one sentence about this, Sukham Sthiram Asana. To achieve a state where your asana is comfortable and stable, that if you remain like this for any number of hours, it stays the same way, without causing any disturbance internally. This is when your perception becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. If all the time like this, there's no room, because even the physical body has not come to ease. The other dimensions will never ever open up, never ever, I'm telling you. Because right now I'm seeing the younger generation, see all our children, how they're sitting. You will see the kids today are all, if they have a problem like this. Have you seen this? In that state, you cannot perceive anything. Perceive anything means you cannot perceive anything other than the physical at all, not possible. It doesn't matter where you take them, till your system settles down and it is able to be stable. Till then, it must be a total ease. If you sit here, it must be at ease. It doesn't matter, your muscles are sore, but your system should be at ease, absolute ease. If it doesn't come to ease, it will not perceive anything other than physicality in life. You will only know food and hormones and the thirst. Nothing else will. Not possible to know. You will not set the necessary conditions for it. It's like you put the seed and every day if you keep digging, it's not going to grow for sure, isn't it? It's as simple as that. So, every day, twice a day. That's not the intention. The intention is, we want to bring the body, knead the body in such a way that we can remold it. You must do 24 hours actually. You're doing only 4 hours. 20 hours are there still. Yes, you must do 24 hours of yoga. 6 months if you do 24 hours yoga, you sit here, it's something else altogether. Because this is just kneading. This is just clay, isn't it? Maybe Iranian clay, but still clay. This is just clay, molded in this form. It gets burned with your karmic stuff and becomes rigid. Now, the idea of asana is you're working with the body. There are other things that we need to do, but you're beginning to work with the body, knead it and knead it and knead it and knead it in such a way, after some time it is unburnt. Now you can shape it whichever way you want. Because the energies are mobile. It is only the physical structure and the psychological structure which becomes rigid. And this rigidity is coming because of established memory. Established memory is what we are referring to as karma. It is because of that that bank of memory, that physiology and psychological substance becomes rigid. So we are trying to undo that. How many hours should I do? There are only 24 hours. They're only waste. Nobody can do overtime. Not about. The question is not about how many times a day. The question is about how long can you do the necessary work upon yourself. How much time do you have for yourself? That many times you must do. Now the question, why are we repeating the same things? Because what you're asking is, in other words, why don't we do higher things? You do something very intense, for which the system is not ready, you will get fused out. It's very important you build the system in such a way, the higher comes to you. You don't go asking for higher things. The higher ways of living and doing things will naturally come to you if you climb high enough, isn't it? If you climb high enough, will the high come to you? Don't sit here and ask the high to come down to you. If it comes down, it will not be good. It will not be good for you. You climb to a place where the high is with you.
So if you'd like to take this up, it's a wonderful opportunity to do a mandala or to begin it as a daily practice. But keep in mind what we heard at the beginning about how to approach the practice. Every time you do it, try to do it as an offering, with that same sense of involvement, that same sense of reverence for this process that has been passed down for so many thousands of years to us. As so much has been given to make this available to us. It really is an immense possibility. So approach it in that way, as that kind of an opportunity that has been given to you. And it can do many things. It can be many different ways the Yogasanas practice. It's really an amazing opportunity that we get to even learn this, A couple hundred years ago, you'd have to do a lot to learn a practice like this, and now it's so simple, you just come, and it comes to you. So, make use of this, and approach it with full involvement, and try to make it a part of your life. Just a few reminders about it. It has the empty stomach condition, so make sure you're always on empty stomach. It's good if you can take a cool shower before you do the practice. And you all got a handout that has everything we looked at. It has the advanced postures too. If anyone didn't get the full handout, we can give that to you with the advanced as well. And if there's any other questions, I'll be here after, or I think you've all been added to the WhatsApp group already, so you can ask questions in there as well. So we'll close with the invocation.
Same book.